Hi guys, how are you? Good morning. It's Sunday the 26th of November and it's time for a new vlog. I'm so sorry I haven't posted anything in the last few weeks. I've just been very busy with work and, well, work really, because I don't have much of a social life right now. I sent out a request via Instagram in my Insta stories asking you if you had any questions for me, and I got quite a few responses. So today's going to be a Q&A where I try my best to answer your questions. Sorry, my apartment's a bit of a mess right now, but you don't need to see that. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. It's time for Q&A. Okay, welcome back to my couch. So, let's have a look. Okay, so one of the first questions I got was from Zenon7_. He's one of my followers on Instagram. Hi Zenon, how are you? And he asked me, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow and it was 12 years in the past and you were your younger self but still had your current memories and experiences? Interesting question, Zenon, thank you. So what would I do if I woke up tomorrow and it was 12 years in the past? What would I do? I think what he's asking here is what advice I would give to myself. Probably the advice that I would give to my younger self with the experiences that I've had now, up until now, would be to not care what others think and just go for it. Many of you know I was a professional dancer before, and when I was younger I used to question myself a lot, which is quite normal for an artist. You know, you need to question and criticize yourself in order to get better, but I think that when I was younger it used to hinder me a lot, and I think that probably if I questioned myself a little bit less and didn't care that much about what other people thought or what the dance world in general was expecting from me, I probably would have been even more successful. Yeah. And another question from Zenon. If you could instantly know how to speak another language, what language would you choose to know? Interesting question. First up, Spanish. I really think it's a cool language. It's sexy as well. It's close to Italian, and I don't know, I just have a thing for Latin languages, so probably Spanish. And my second language would be Chinese, because I think nowadays it's a very useful language to know. I've also been to Hong Kong a few times, and I know there they speak Mandarin and Cantonese, so I think it would be cool to be able to speak one of those two and just understand what people are saying, understand when I go to a restaurant, things like that. And yeah, it's just a challenge. It would be a challenge. Well, actually it wouldn't be a challenge because I would be able to speak it instantly, right? And I do have a third language. The third language would be Korean, because I just think Korea is really cool, and it would be cool to speak Korean. Alright, thanks for that. Let's have a look. Okay, so the next question or questions are from Malik_CAD_. Malik was one of my first followers on Instagram. He's very, very loyal. He supports everything I do, so thanks a lot, Malik. His questions are in French, but yeah, the majority of you probably don't speak French, so I will translate them into English. Okay, so he asked me, c'est quoi tes passions? What are your passions? Well, Malik, if you would have watched my first YouTube video, you would know that. I'm joking. It's true, I did mention them in my first ever YouTube video, but I can repeat them now, there's no problem. My passions are dance. Obviously, I dance everywhere. If you don't watch my daily Insta stories, please do, because almost every day I post a video and I dance everywhere. At work, the street, in the supermarket. I also almost got in trouble the other day dancing on public transport, but I got away with it. So yeah, dancing is one of my biggest passions. Second passion is languages. Love languages. Third passion, travel. Fourth passion, food. And my fifth passion would probably have to be fashion. I really like fashion, but right now I don't have a lot of money, so I just read blogs and look at things online and speak with people, but I can't actually invest that much money right now in the way that I'm dressed. Oh yeah, some of you were asking where this is from. This Harry Potter hoodie I bought at Primark in London. I don't remember if it's at Oxford Circus, but you can Google that. And yeah, I just thought it was really cool, and I'm wearing it a lot recently. Jeans are from Edwin, Japan. Socks are from Uniqlo. Glasses, Ray-Ban. So regarding my skin, I don't have the biggest regime or routine. My cousin Jess, hi Jess, she's on Instagram by the way, Jessmess, I think it is, Jessmess008, am I saying it right, Jess? Anyway, she showed me a bit her skin routine and was really surprised that I don't do anything. So she was like, Alex, you need to get on it. And honestly, when I was in Hong Kong, not last summer, the summer before, I did buy some products, but I just bought them, well actually because I liked the look of the boxes. I know. And I never actually really used them, and I like the smell. So I've started trying to use them, and they're from a Korean brand. They're called Moonshoot for Men. Apparently Korean beauty products are supposed to be very good. I don't know why. But anyway, so this is kind of the cleanser, but it's a mousse. So you put it on like a poof. That sounds really bad. A poof in Australia is a gay person, which I am, but that's not what I'm referring to. It's kind of like a sponge thing, so you put a little bit of this on it, and you get it all moussed up, and then you put it on your face, wash it, and then after this is it's the other way around. This is the cleansing foam, excuse me, and then this is the moisturizer, and then after you just moisturize. Honestly, I don't like moisturizing that much because my skin is fine, and when I tend to put moisturizer on it, I get pimples and stuff the next day. So yeah, but I am trying, so yeah. Those are the products that I've been using for the last couple of weeks. And then fragrance-wise, at the moment I'm really into Dior. I like Dior a lot because I think the fragrance rather tends to last all day long rather than just lasting 2 or 3 hours, or smelling great when you first put it on and then after smelling like dishwashing detergent or toilet bleach or something like that. This one is Sauvage, Savage, and it's really, really good and smells great. Then I actually have a question from Jess, who is my cousin. She sent me quite a few smart comments. I can't mention all of them here because they're not very appropriate comments. But she has asked me what my favourite type of pasta is. She knows the answer to that. I am Alexander Carbonaro, so of course I do like pasta carbonara. But I'm going to betray my family name and actually tell you that my favourite type of pasta is pasta amatriciana, which is this one here. And it contains pancetta, or just kind of bacon, and onion, and tomatoes, and chili. It's really simple, basic pasta, but it's amazing. I tend to be like that with pasta. I don't like when pastas are kind of overdone and have too many ingredients. I like when they're simple and have kind of I'm more into tomato-based pastas than, you know, white. I do like whites in Italian pasta pastas with a white sauce. I do like, but I tend to be more of a fan of tomato-rich, heavy sauces. So anyway, that is my favorite type of pasta sauce. And then final question. Thank you guys. There are so many comments. I haven't been able to answer them all because obviously I don't want my video to be too long and to bore you. Some people have also been asking, oh, sorry, squashed my koala. Some people have also been asking about one of my latest Instagram stories. What was that thing that I was patting? So actually I have a pet guinea pig. Her name is Chufa. She's adorable. She's, I think, 5.5 or 6 years old now, so she doesn't have that many years left. But she is my roommate and my baby girl. And yeah, okay, I'll show her to you now. She's in her cage. Chufa! So she lives in the living room in her cage. And this is Chufa. I don't know if she's clear. She's my baby girl. I got Chufa when I was living in the Netherlands with my ex, and then when we broke up, he didn't want her anymore, but I kept her. And she's my baby girl. Aren't you, Chufa? Normally I speak to her in Italian. I don't know why. Since day one I've spoken to her in Italian, so yeah, you may find it strange, but hey, come stai? Come stai? She's really, really cute. She loves strawberries, cucumbers, well, not entire cucumbers, of course, I don't give her entire cucumbers, but bits of cucumber, and also spinach. Yeah, sto parlando di te. She's really cute, really fluffy, and apparently guinea pigs usually aren't supposed to be living on their own, but when we first got her, she was covered in mites, so I had to do a whole treatment, and she had to be isolated, and originally maybe I was going to get her a companion, but yeah, she was quite sick, so kept her on her own for a few months. And then was busy with work, and she got better, but then by that time she'd been on her own for 6 or 7 months, and I went back to the pet store and they actually suggested that she stay on her own because she was used to it, and yeah, just... Anyway, so never ended up getting her a companion, but she has a really big cage. It's actually bigger than my apartment. I let her out a lot. She runs around almost every day. And yeah, she seems to be fine, huh? You don't like me petting your head. Okay, I won't pet your head. So yeah, that's my pet guinea pig, Chufa. Chufa in Italian is kind of, ciuffo is when the front part of your hair kind of sticks up, and she is part Abyssinian, so she's Chufa because ciuffo is masculine, but she's a girl, so Chufa is feminine, and if you have a look at her, she is covered in swirls and little chuffs, and at the front too, her hair sometimes sticks up. So that's my baby girl Chufa. That is my pet, my guinea pig. You want to go back in your cage now? Okay, next question comes from my mother. Hi Mum. She actually didn't send it for the Q&A, but it's a question that she asks me frequently. She always says to me, Alex, why aren't you wearing any pants? And she's referring to these pants, not as in underwear. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me yet, please follow me at Alexander Carbonaro. I recently have been posting some different type of photos, so for those of you that don't know, I've said that a lot today, but it's true, not all of you know that much about me yet. I'm also modeling on the side, and I like to play with my styles. So at the moment I'm trying to organize a portfolio for myself, and yeah, there are a few pictures now on Instagram and on my Facebook of me without a top, either in underwear or just with jeans on, and no, it's not because I'm insecure, or no, it's not because I want to show off, or no, it's not because I love myself, it's just because I'm trying to show that I'm versatile and that I can do different things, and I'm not just a pretty boy, and I'm not just, you know, a geeky teacher, that I can actually do other styles and other things. And yeah, so sorry Mum. But I always do technically wear pants, I always have underwear on, and I don't think in future you will ever see me completely naked. Never say never, right? But hey, that's a joke. So Mum, you don't need to worry about that. And do I have any other questions from anyone else? You know what, I think this video has gotten way too long, so if you have any other questions for me, just email them to me. You can email me at aecarbonaro@gmail.com. You can also message me on Facebook at Alexander Carbonaro. You can message me on Instagram. I'm at Alexander Carbonaro, and now I'm also on Twitter, and on Twitter I'm at @AECarbonaro. I will put all of these handles, tags, names at the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've had a great weekend, and thanks for following me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave me some feedback. You can either like my video or dislike my video. Please don't forget to do that, because when you do things like that, I get feedback and I know if I'm making things that you guys are interested in or that you're not interested in. And yeah, it just helps me in general for future videos. So thanks a lot, have a good week, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for following, guys. Bye.